Welcome to Style Masterclass, the podcast that teaches women to look stylish and feel confident so that they can show up ready to conquer and slay no matter what size they are. I'm your host, Miss J. You ready?
Hello. Welcome back to the podcast. This is the third installment of our summer series. This week's podcast is all about summer scents. Yeah, I know. I did a fragrance episode a few weeks ago, Fragrance 101. I highly recommend you go listen to that episode because if I say so myself, it was pretty damn good. But this episode is specifically dedicated to light, florally, scenty smells. Here's why I'm talking about this. I recently moved. You've heard me talk about this, and I have found a crazy amount of candles and perfume samples and things that I got as stocking stuffers and part of my advent calendar. There's like scents everywhere. And part of me is not quite sure why I kept so many of these things. A lot of it's going to get donated. Some of it, the scent lost its luster, so it will be thrown out. And what's so funny to me is there were very few citrusy, floral, light-noted summer scents. I had a lot of like musky, what I would consider like more wintry, darker, deeper noted smells, and nothing very light. I had to kind of dig for a light thing, and I did find it. I got the Liberty Advent Calendar at Christmas time, and one of the scents in there is a very beautiful, light, florally, citrusy smell. Now, I want to differentiate this from like the body sprays that we saw back in the 90s, early 2000s that had a very artificial smell to them. I'm not necessarily advocating you go find yourself something like that, but I do think there's something about getting ready in the morning and putting on a spritz of perfume. You smell you. You've heard me say this before. You smell you, you see you. And it's so important that we do these small things for ourselves as they sort of set the tone for our day. And enough days add up. It sets the tone for our week, for our month, for our quarter, for our year. You see where I'm going here. And if you're not used to wearing scent, I think summertime, light citrusy or floral scents, or just a lighter scent in general, is a great way to start introducing yourself to wearing scent more often if you so choose. Now, some of you have really, really bad allergies. This is not for you. I love y'all. And I totally get it. I have a mom who gets very allergic to things and it sets off her asthma. So out of respect for those around you, obviously we don't want to wear scents in closed spaces. But if you're home and it's just you and you're walking around your house on a Saturday morning or you work from home, a little spritz for you, I think has such an immense benefit. This summer, in this summer series, I've been talking about really creating a more dreamy, calmer, more peaceful, rhythmic pace and interrupting your rhythms and being intentional, about dreaming again. And this episode is really a natural segue to that. I want you to be intentional about how you smell, what you choose to put on your body, whether it's a lotion, whether it's a beautiful spritz of perfume, whether it's really amazing face cream, especially SPF. I cannot say that enough. But how do we create this ambiance and the scent and smells of summer if we're locked into our little caves? We're stuck in our routines that keep us indoors. We never go outside. We never look up. We never smell wet grass. We never smell that dusty, deserty smell because all the dust that's been kept. Like, we never allow ourselves those little pleasures. So yes, I want you to get outside. Yes, I want you to dream again. Yes, I want you to have summer bucket lists that you fulfill and complete. And I think a simple hijack, like really shortcut way to create that same ambiance for yourself is with scent. So your mission, should you choose to accept it this week, is I want you to find a summer scent. I want you to try some summer scents. I have a client right now who got a box of samples and she's trying to find her signature and she's game to try different things and she's game to have fails where she's like, oh no, and oh yes. whatever it is, right? She's here for the adventure of it. I want to invite you into the same. Yes, go look outside, do all those things, but also create some ambiance just for yourself, little moments just for yourself with a whiff of a summer scent. Now, for some of you, it's not going to be something you wear on your body. It might be the smell of lemonade, the smell of sunblock and sand, and maybe the smell of chlorine. I have some clients who are totally into it. I have a friend who's an expat who's lived overseas her entire life. She says the smell of America is wet grass. Find those places where you can just indulge in some summer scents. I want to hear from you. What's your favorite summer scents? What just evokes summer for you? For me, this is so funny. I love the Banana Boat SPF. It has a coconutty smell and it just smells like summer to me. And then add to that a little bit of sand got in the bottle and it's a little like grainy when you put it on. Oh, smell of summer. I'm playing with the perfume I got that I've rediscovered. That's how I'm playing this summer. I want to hear from you though. Till next time, Miss J out.
Thank you for listening to today's episode. To learn more about how to work with me, go to judithgaton.com. Click on the Start Here button to get access to my free personal style class. I give you a quick style win, a confidence boost, and you walk away with the tools to start getting stylish. Who doesn't love that? See you there. Miss J out.